Okay, the short answer I would say is relational reparations. Here's what I mean by that. By the time my partner came around to wanting to change and grow and really started to work on himself, I actually had already tapped out. And when I saw that his care, consideration, and eagerness to grow and change for the sake of our relationship was genuine, I actually looked at him and said, I don't know if I recommend the journey you're about to go on because I am no longer that interested in keeping this relationship together. So you might be doing this for nothing. And he accepted that. He worked on our relationship pretty much solo while I basically lived like a single person who was married in a lot of ways. To the extent that one can do that and still be a very attentive and caring, present mother to 4 children, which I did. I never tapped out of motherhood. I just wanted to tap out of our relationship. I don't think most men are going to have the maturity to do the very hard work of relationship without their relationship being a warm place for them. Since I wasn't the one making sure our relationship felt warm and cozy and comfortable to him anymore, he was doing this work a lot alone. I wasn't there on the other side to say, good boy, or guarantee him certain outcomes. But watching him willing to do that work, even while I was holding my boundaries and taking time to invest in myself, something I had not done well for a long time, was very healing for me. I suppose I called it reparations because he was willing to carry almost everything. Even as a parent, he became the default parent, while I had the chance to do some rest, some healing, some reflection of my own, and even nurture some areas of my life that had went neglected. The short answer was I was resentful, and I got to the point where I was like, I might be done with this. You're welcome to work on it, but there's no guarantee of any outcomes. And watching him do that work while he knew there was no guaranteed outcome had a lot of healing qualities for me. Many men tolerate a permanent level of unhappiness in their jobs and careers, but keep going back every single day because they are told that's how to be a man or how best to be a human in our capitalistic industrial society. And they don't want more for the women in their lives because they don't want more for themselves, or at least they don't know how. My own partner was willing to treat me as a utility and an accessory to his life because he was being treated as a utility and accessory to capitalism. And he truly didn't know how to value himself at a higher level until I started to value myself at a high level and put up boundaries that I was not willing to be treated that way. Of course, I don't think this explains all of it. I think there's a lot of nuances, but I do think this is a piece of the puzzle that I don't think many men find worthiness in their own selves to stand up for what they want. They exist in a state of unhappiness, and they pass that along to others.